Good morning, good morning. All right. And I'm just getting up checking how players have done, and I had a live where I chose players I thought was poised to have a very good week. Some hit, some of the long shots like Hyatt, JSN, well, it was once Metcalf was pronounced that he was gonna be out, that was an easy one. But let's look at the top scores. Um, on the quarterback, we had Mahomes who went off. We had Lamar who went off, and we had Minshew. Minshew was a surprise for me. Running backs, we had Foreman who was a surprise. I think he benefited from some dump off. Kamara, Gibbs was set to go off. That was definitely a play I was playing in DFS. Wide receivers, AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill, of course, and Josh Downs. That's the surprise. And everybody that have listened to my channel talk about rookies, I am a fan of Josh Downs. Like whenever I went over the Colts, with my boy, hey, Josh Downs. And I always said Josh Downs, that dude. Why nobody else was on him like that? He was like my second. He was my second wide receiver. My wide receiver I liked the second most um, before the draft. Tight ends, Kelsey, of course. Kelsey went crazy though. Wallace showed up and Andrews. So yeah, out the top three of each position, no one went crazy. When it comes to free agents, people on the waiver wire that might score. I mean, Minshew probably on some waiver wire. That man been trash lately. He's been trash. Kelly showed up, and I knew when Eckler came back, Kelly probably his game would probably jump up. So I picked him up in most of the leagues, but he's been trash without Eckler. DeMarcado, for some reason, oh boy, my boy didn't get any of the work. What's the other guy? Ingram. Ingram didn't get any of the work, and DeMarcado ended up getting 13 carries. Interesting. Anybody know I'm not a fan of DeMarcado? I am not a fan, but hey, if he's set up to get volume, you gotta play him, right? MVS. I knew. Well, here's the thing. In my video that I was saying players is poised to go off, I was just naming players, and I didn't know they was out. So I said, is it Justin Watson? What's the wide receiver that barely do anything that's on the Chiefs? He only run out routes. Like he barely do anything. I seen that the Chargers, you know, let the receivers that run the most wideouts usually let them get open. And since Justin wasn't there, MVS was set up to do his thing, and he ended up showing up. So would I pick him up? No, no. MVS, that's a trap. Don't let that boy that boy stay. Um, I see people saying a waiver wire ad this week should be what? What's the? They should already be on teams. What's the two running backs? I forgot the name of these running backs. Oh, Darrell Henderson and Royce Freeman. People should already pick them up. Like if you in a league that people know what they're doing, unless you're in like a 10-man league, I understand. But if you're in a 12-man league, they should be already be picked up. Like that shouldn't even been a question. Like, cause what happened when the waiver wire ran? Zach Evans was the main pickup. I swear, it's like as soon as that ran that morning, it came out that Darrell Henderson that Zach Evans would be the backup of Darrell Henderson and Royce Freeman. And so on the leagues I spent money on Zach Evans, I kind of felt some type of way about that. But once that I found out that it was an easy that was an easy bet. I was gonna make my bet on Darrell Henderson, the one that been on that team before and has actually shown he could produce. Because Royce Freeman, has always been a disappointment. Always, many times was set up to succeed and has failed. I would never put my trust in Royce Freeman, never ever. So I left him on the waiver wire, picked up Darrell Henderson, and then the next day you got the notification that Darrell Henderson will be getting the start. There's he shouldn't be on waiver wires, but if he is, of course, pick Darrell Henderson up while Kyron Williams is out. Um, see who else. I'm This is my second week hearing about people saying add Devin Singletary. If you hurting for running backs, I think you should, because when I went and looked at the PFF grade, Singletary was 4 behind on Pierce. Pierce haven't been doing that well this season. So if there's a shift, since Damian Pierce is not playing well, go for it. I'm not a Devin Singletary fan. Let's see what he's doing. See if he started producing any fantasy wise, because I'm really not a Singletary fan. I've never been, but everybody needs help, and if you can get an extra running back, especially, look, he's not doing nothing. People keep saying add him. He's not. I mean, I guess you're trying to catch him. Oh, he got 12 carries. So he got 12 carries the last game he played against New Orleans. So if he's winning the backfield, I can see you trying to take the guess. But guess what? As soon as that man scored 15 points, I'm packaging him in a deal and trading him. I'm going to package him with a wide receiver, or it's going to be 2 running backs, and I'm going to trade and try to upgrade. Because do I believe in Singletary? Not whatsoever. Not whatsoever. And the last ad, this guy had an uptick, Demario Douglas, and I did a video on him because he stood out during the preseason. So if you want to check out that video I did about him, go check it out. But it was from a preseason stance. I don't remember what I said, because anybody that can get you double digits out that system, because Lord, I don't know what's going on with the Patriots. I wouldn't trust, to be honest, I wouldn't want anybody from the Patriots. I'll stay away from him. But he scored double digits, and it don't look like he got a touchdown. So if a player can give you double digits and not get a touchdown against the Buffalo Bills defense, there's some hope. If he's going to get more of the snaps. I think another person who shows up every now and then is Bourne. Like every now and then Bourne will show up. I don't think he's consistent. And Juju has been trash. So, but I don't keep you guys long. I'm out. Peace.